Hello everyone. Well, here we are again at the Monza circuit in Italy. We're playing with a pretty full deck this time. We've got 16 starters and I've qualified in 6th position, so I haven't done too badly. Those of us near the front seem to have our speed regulation down pretty good. Can't say the same for the guys behind. We come onto the straight, so we're only a few seconds away from start. We're about to cross the start line. Here we go. And as we approach the perilous first chicane, I give that guy a little nudge. We've got a couple of guys off. I didn't spin that guy, but I did push him into somebody else, causing him to spin, so I guess I'm responsible for that one. Sorry about that, mate. I'm in 6th position, but all 5 guys in front of me drove through the chicane. And the guy in the white car here drives through the chicane a second time. Loses control badly and takes out himself and the guy in front of him. Not a good look. I'm not actually sure if I'm 4th or 3rd. As I come around this corner, I get a look at the other cars and I can see that I'm in 4th. Yep, there's the placing update, 4th it is. And I cross the finish line to complete the first lap. Come around the corner and the guy in front of me completely loses it. Oh, and he just misses the guy behind me. The placings get updated and that's me up into 3rd. And I've got a visual on the guy in 2nd place. Now the guy in second has spun on the chicane, so that's me up into second place. I come around the bend and I can just see the guy in first disappearing around the corner. There he is. My main worry at the moment though is these two guys that are hot on my tail. Got to try and shake them off somehow. Just as we're coming up to the chicane, the guy in fourth place, Tar, grabs third. He's right behind me. Oh, messes up the chicane and loses it again. Unfortunate, mate. I can see here I haven't made any ground on the leader yet. If anything, I've lost a few yards. Along the straight on Monza here, a long straight, I get the car up to around 270 kilometres an hour and it's followed by a tight little chicane, so I've got to get the braking point just right. 300, 200 now. And that time I'd argue that I was fractionally late. With the next chicane coming up, it's the 150 metre mark for me. $300, 200, 150. And the guy behind me overshoots the chicane and loses his place. This next one right on 50 metres, 150. This next one's tricky for me because it's halfway between the 200 and the 100 and there's no 150 marker. 300, 200. And for me, this next one, I don't use the braking markers. I use the overheads. The last of the white signs, as soon as I hit that, I brake. or as soon as I go through it, I brake. Anyway, that's how I do the braking points for Monza. So, back to the race. So I'm pretty happy. I feel I'm doing alright. I've been able to hold on to second for a while, although I've now got our mate Tar not far behind me. On the downside, I'm not really making ground on the leader. So he's right up behind me now. We could say that this Tar guy is really sticking to me. Boom, boom. And as we come up to the final bend, I stay in close to be defensive, but that makes me run a little bit wide. I just managed to hang on to it. And here he's coming up behind me, he's looking to take me on the straight. And he just doesn't quite get there, just doesn't have the track left to do it. Yeah, he's definitely after me. He's doing a good job of chasing me down. And as we come down to the final turn, again I'm taking the inside line to be defensive, although this time I run just a little wide. He's onto it, and he takes me on the inside. One thing I'll tell you about this Tar guy though, he's a good bloke. After the race, he apologised to me for an incident that's just coming up now. We both come down to the chicane. He messes up the chicane, causing me to clip the back of him and spin out. And all of a sudden I lose, I think, 4 places. At the worst time possible, at the beginning of the final lap. I didn't think that was something he needed to apologise to me for, but he did in the chat after the race, so I thought that was pretty gracious of him. But anyway, I'm back to chasing guys down, and I think I'm back to 7th position. And I'm immediately making moves to take back one of those positions. I see a chance to get on the inside of this guy, brake slightly late. Yep, I get through with that one. So I'm back up into 6th. I come around the corner to see my Ferrari brother has spun off. That immediately gives me back 5th place. And the placings are updated to show that I am in 5th. But there's only one corner left before the end of the race, so there's pretty much no chance I'm going to catch that guy. If anything, I might get taken again. And he does get in front of me. We come to the final corner. He runs a bit wide. I'm able to get up on the inside. So I get my 5th place back. We come onto the home straight. He's after me. And if I freeze it right there on the finish line, I'm home by an absolute nose. But it's actually not over yet. All that cutting across chicanes and everything that the guys in front of me were doing earlier in the race has actually cost them penalties. And if I go down to the replay functions at the bottom of the screen and I pull up the results, I'm actually the winner. So chalk up another win for the Orsum. Thanks for watching, everyone.